Live from New York, 2K Sports proudly brings you Knicks basketball. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Last outing for Phoenix, the loss to Detroit.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Now here's Booker. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. The 3-ball. Williams. And Williams is right there.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Here's Anunoby. His three-pointer's off the mark. And here are the Suns now. Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got his second bucket tonight.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with two hands on that stuff. Back to Booker. Fires for three. Doesn't go that time.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the basket is good.
That's his game. Brunson is dangerous from just about everywhere.
Booker outside. Pass to Marion. And here is Williams. Defended by Towns. Outside for Bledsoe. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Nelson with it. Now guarded by Booker. Here's the three. Rebound by Williams.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York, but Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Back to you guys.
Yeah, staying humble. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here's Brunson. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Suns trail by 4. Pass to Malawach. No good. Shot missing.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Making the defense look hopeless. Brunson so clever with his ball handling.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take his chance to talk to his guys. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Richard, as a Phoenix native, who would you say is the greatest player in Suns history?
Oh, there's a round mound that comes to my mind, but I have to go with the MVP Steve Nash, who won it twice. But there's still a case for Devin Booker, but he's still adding to it.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
For three, Booker, and the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
And in time, he's got a good sense of how to be effective. Whether it's with the power or finesse, he can find a way to beat his man.
Now, here's Green. Scoreless thus far. And here's Booker from the arc. The offensive rebound. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Offensive rebound, Campbell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've done well in taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Knicks lead.
8.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he can be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
On the wing, Green. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Substitution for the Knicks. Carl Anthony Towns. Mikal Bridges.
The Knicks leading by 8. And at the top of the key, Towns. Brunson with a clean look. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Brooks. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Here's Brunson. A putback out to the right wing. Towns wide open. Some nice passing by New York here. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Towns, the screen. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Suns trail by 6. Now Bledsoe. No scoring in this one. There's Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power. The shot's good from Brunson.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Now here's Green. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. The Knicks leading by 6. In a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, G.A., there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their two best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link. It has some truth to it.
Several teams changing it up here. Here now is Dinwiddie. Pass to McBride. And the 3 off target. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 6. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. They're in the midst of this long 6-game road trip. That will be game 4. Now here's Dinwiddie. And then Carl Anthony Towns with the jam.
Oh, Carl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
Here's the screen. Green inside the 3-point line. Off target from the wing.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right here. A little bit in his head.
And Towns throws it down.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And Phoenix making a change. 1:16 left in the first half. Bledsoe looking around. Pass to Malawach. From downtown. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Here's Booker. Booker brings the fans to their feet.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Here's Hart. Nothing on the board. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. .26 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Bledsoe with it. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Booker from the arc. Got a piece of it. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Now here's Booker. Latrey. Good D by Anunoby. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Back over to you, Kevin.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Back to Anunoby. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. New York shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Now here's Booker. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. From deep. It's rebounded by New York.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And he also brings the hustle to the table. Towns doesn't wait when the break is on. He's quick to get up the court.
Back to Bledsoe. Into the lane. And the jam by Bledsoe.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now here's Brunson. 10 points for him.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Booker looking around. Oh, good on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Brunson. Drains it from 17 feet out. Brunson's got the lead up to 11 now for New York. When you look at the recent big threes in the NBA, RJ, it seems like they've failed more than they've succeeded.
That's because some teams just acquire stars without considering how their games will complement each other, often forcing guys into a role that they're not suited for.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now Green. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Now here's Brunson. 12 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Towns in the corner. Shoots from the elbow. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Pass to Green. And Green slams it in.
Let me tell you this. If you got a vertical leap of 40 inches like Green, you're just going to be able to glide to the rim like that.
Here's Brunson. Good work defensively by Marion.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life. So I expect him to break even more franchise records.
Look, Green is one of those players that always finds a way to create something offensively that gets his team a good look.
Bridges misses. Suns trail by 5. Here's Green. Comes up empty down low. 1:11 left in the third quarter. The kick out to Anunoby. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Green drives in. Lays it up and banks it in. Green's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Pass to Green. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Booker with one of the most effortless strokes you'll ever see.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now, here's Anunoby. From outside, off the mark.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Back to Booker. They set the pick. Here's Marion. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here.
The Suns, 32.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. There's Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Over Williams. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Pass to Booker to tie it up. Booker with a 3. He is a knockdown shooter.
Booker's taking that shot every time if it's given to him.
To the middle. Here's Camby. And slam dunk by Camby.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Booker outside. Inside. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And Booker is more than just a scorer. Very capable of getting it to his teammates.
Dinwiddie drives in. Camby. It's good. Camby's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice rim protection, and it's still not enough to keep him from getting that layup.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. They've led by as many as 11 points.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Now here's Green. What a finesse finish on the way-in.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Brunson off the dribble, and the shot goes in.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
39.
Bledsoe with it. Brunson picks him up. Jalen Green. Bridges with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that ring.
O'Neal there for the rebound. Suns trailed by 4.
And really an elite combination of speed and power. When Bledsoe's aggressive, he draws a lot of fouls.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Brunson scanning the floor. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's ready to talk things through with them. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
How about Jalen Green stepping up, showing poise in a big spot?
Nice move. And he lays that one in.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Now here's Green. Towns with the rebound. Brunson outside. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
Booker fires. The three doesn't go.
It's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
Brunson goes in. And good that time.
Nerves never show through. Brunson is calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
Now Booker fires the three. Williams, sticks the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive play.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
2 shots.
He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Here's Green. Brooks a screen. Booker! He's off from 3.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
At the line, 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Phoenix calls timeout. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
Now Booker. Here's Green. so it's the Knicks with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.